Not what you want for Christmas, it's a Retro Robbins. Coming up on today's show, we're going to look at some Christmas games, we're going to play some Christmas tunes, we're going to have a look at a new game, and we're going to have another round of Commodore versus Spectrum. It's a Retro Robbins, kind of Christmas special. Listen to this, good in it, eh? I love it. And why's my head cut off? Check, check, check. Ah, there you go, I'm better now. Oof, just going to kill him on the knees. Run the titles. Hello and welcome to the Retro Robbins Show with me, Wayne. So if you love a bit of 8-bit, then you're definitely going to love a bit of me. Today it's kind of like a Christmas special, although we're not going to be solely focusing on Christmas games. A big thank you as well, big shout out to Matthew, Logan or Lodge, who sent me these Christmas tunes, and they're pretty cracking, they are, Matthew, well done. Obviously from your Sinclair back in the day as well, by the sounds of things, but yeah. So he sent me this to feature on my show, which I'm going to duly oblige and use, and much appreciated. So what's coming up in today's show? Well, we're going to review another new game. We're going to play a couple of Christmas games for the Spectrum, which you've probably seen before, and we're going to play one Christmas game for the next, which you've also probably seen before, but it wouldn't be Christmas if I didn't feature a couple of them. And of course, we're going to have another round of Commodore versus Spectrum. So, without no further ado, and of course, we'll have a quick look at these. Pretty good, isn't it? But not only that, the file he sent me, you've got other things on there as well, where you've the 12th day of Christmas with different pictures each time. It's sort of like an early version of a sing-along one for the Spectrum. It's pretty good, isn't it? Let's have a look. I've got to have a look. We've got to show you some more of this file in detail. Just going to get quiet for a minute there. So we can have carols, we can have tunes, we can have the 12 days of Christmas. This is good. Press A for a song. And it, so on and so forth. We could be here a while. Fortunately, there is a trick to hurry this up. Not editing either. Just hold down the space bar. And we can see all the pictures. And what I like is towards the end, when he gets to the final one, we're up to, should we speed up a bit more? Are you getting bored of this yet? When you get to the end, you get that message. The Spectrum must need a rest, and you will probably too. So, on with today's show. We'll start with a Christmas game, then we'll play a new game, and we'll end with a Christmas game. So, let's go into my vast array of files, and we'll go to Christmas games, Xmas games. See, I've got it all filed under. Today's computer of choice is, of course, the ZX Spectrum Great Case Plus 2. This my Spectrum is not gay, I don't think it is anyway. And the peripheral we've got plugged into the back is the V2 smart card. So remember this Christmas game, Molly's Christmas. And I think we'll pause the AY sound for a moment or two. So you can see this game in full glory. No, we'll go back to the AY zone. It was a release for Your Sinclair magazine back in the day. So I thought I'd change to the 128K version rather than the 48K version, and of course you'll recognise that tune from Alvida saying Monty. This was released in a Your Sinclair magazine. On the front cover, Molly's Christmas. What the game has itself got to do with Christmas, I have no idea, other than it was on a Christmas special of Your Sinclair. But effectively, you've got to run around collecting little bits and bobs, as you do in all Monty's games. You look for the things that are flashing the most and you go for the collection. Oops. You've got a little energy meter there, which goes down every time you hit anything that's moving. Oh, how did I lose my energy there? So, if you've probably played this before, if you haven't, give it a go, it's worth a try. It's at Spectrum Computing or the TZX file, no problem at all there. For getting this to download, it's open source, shall we say. And I think that's it, on to the next level. Where are we? Oh, I'm there. Oh, come on. Yes, them checker skills are back again. Oh, that flashing thing is obviously... Oh, I see, anything that's flashing, don't touch. Where'd we go? Should we have a look at some new games? Yeah, I've spotted a couple of new games I wanted to see. So obviously now I've changed computers to the Omni 128K laptop for this next section. Let's go down to my files, which is... No, back. Oh, don't press F3, Jim. Don't press F3. First game we're going to look at is this one. GLUF, Golf. Oh, this is bouncy. Listen to this. You've effectively charge up here, then fill up all these squares before you can go into the next exit. It's a little bit similar to Night Night, isn't it, where you have to kill the squares for the next. It's got a jivey little tune to it. Watch all bad guys. Oh, what are we waiting for? We're going up there somewhere. There's a lift. Oh no, the collapsible. Oh no, I didn't know that. Are we there? Good job you can't die from falling too far, isn't it? Because I'd have been toasting, because I didn't know, I just took a leap of faith. Come on, anyway. Yeah, this is quality game. Fairly new. If you haven't played it before, I think it's open source. See if you can do better than me. Hello, come on, I'm not doing that bad here, am I? It's Christmas, for goodness sake. Am I allowed to play? I'm going to give that an absolute 10 out of 10. It's brilliant, it's enjoyable, it's addictive, it's everything you want in a Spectrum game. Let's have a look at another new game quickly. And we'll move on to another Christmas game in a moment. This was also featured in the latest annual of Crash 101 2021. It's a little bit similar to Mine Runner, is it? I forgot the name, is it? You collect a shovel so as you can dig through. You've got various amounts of shovels. You've got to collect all these gold bars, work your way around the maze. Once you've collected all those gold bars, you'll move on to the next maze, and there are plentiful mazes for you to go at. Remember, before you be mindful on how you use those shovels, because you've only got a certain amount to do a certain amount of things. I like the little change of scene. Great little change of scene, clever use of graphics. Small but brilliant. Excellent bit of back to the Retro Robbins Rubbish Special. Not the programme, the player. Oh, I wish I hadn't done that. And the good thing is you can just drop off the ladder at any particular time you like, so yeah, it's worth a play this. You can drop through certain platforms anytime you like as well. Oh dear, I wished I hadn't done that. I've gone down too many. Yeah, what am I going to say about this game? Well, Crash gave it a rating, but I'm not going to reveal that to you. It would spoil the annual if you haven't read it and you're already waiting for Christmas. But I'll tell you what I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it for playability, for the use of its own little graphics. I'm going to give it a full 10 out of 10. It's worth a go. It's a cracking game. It really is as addictive as anything. One that you can play with your children, and they'll enjoy that over Christmas, challenging each other or causing an argument and a fight more like. So, let's move on to a Christmas game, shall we? Indeed we shall. Oh, I can feel the holidays coming already, although it's work for me tomorrow and probably for most of Christmas, unfortunately. Okay, so we'll have a look at the penultimate Christmas game of today. Let me just pause this AY sound off World Clash. I'm sure you've all seen this before. What a cracking game. I'm going to use keyboard and hope that I remember the keys. Enter your name. Haven't got a clue what my name is. Oh, I hate these long-winded things. Oh yes, I remember you've got to use space as fire. Which is alright if you've got a Nex keyboard, but if you've got a normal rubber keyboard, it's a bit of a twisting the thumb in out the way problem, isn't it? And that gets a little bit annoying, so yeah. You ought to be able to redefine your keys on every game ever made. So you've got to build up parts of Santa's sleigh. Oh, while we do that, let me just pause this and put the AY sound back on. And of course you've got these little, there's the first bit, which would be little gnomes that sort of Santa's little helpers. Santa's annoying little people that keep nicking the sleigh apart. You run into one of them and you've had it. And as it's already been nicked, hopefully it's closer. So once you build the sleigh up, which we're going to do now, hopefully it's somewhere close. Yeah, I've just picked up a bit, haven't I? So, wait till they make the way. First bit in place, there we go. We've only got about 5 more bits to go. We need to locate the next bit. There's only a set amount of rooms. There's the other bit. Gotcha. It's very fast moving, it's great graphics. Oh, if you stand by the ladder they can't get you. It's just nicked it. It's just nicked it, and of course it'll appear elsewhere there. Unfortunately it's quite local. Yes, there's my next bit that's late in place. They're annoying, aren't they? Have I got the last bit? Did I just pick it out? Look where it is. Pesky little gnome to get him away as well. It's when they come at the last minute and you're just about to leave the building. Yes, 3 pieces in place. We're doing well. We're only 3 minutes into the game. I like it when he drops them close. 4 pieces. Where's the next one? Please be local. My score's flying up. I don't know. Oh, look where it is. Only in the furthest point ever. Doesn't matter that he nicks it there because it'll just put it closer for you. So, have it. It's in this room here. Got it. Please tell me that he didn't just nick that. He did. He just nicked that at the last second. The little git. Did I pick it up then? No, evidently not. Oh, look where that bit is. Sometimes you have a go at this game and they're always close, and then other times they put them far away as possible. Oh look, he's pretty close to me. If that was nicked at the last minute. It was. But fortunately for me, it doesn't matter because look where they put it. Yes! It was nicked at the last second. Oh, not another piece. I think you're having a laugh. Always in the furthest place possible. What is going on today? You've nicked it again, haven't you? Oh look, he's pretty nice and close for me. Santa's little helpers are helping a couple of times. We don't mind that. Oh! It's random when they come out that door, of course. So, he nicked it again. Brilliant graphics, isn't it? Yes, got that in place. How many more pieces left? We're 5 minutes into the game. We haven't had one come close. If it's at the furthest place possible again, no it isn't. It's there. I don't mind it being there because we'll get it close. It's when you steal it and they put it miles away. Especially when you're trying to get through it in a hurry. And that little blink shows you that it was just got nicked. There it is, I don't mind that. Once you build up your sledge, and there you go, well done, press space and fire. You've then got to deliver your presents. Oh, you've got to collect things first, didn't you? Okay, and then you just got to run around collecting as many of these things as you can without losing too many. You've got a certain amount of time to get them. What am I missing? I must have got everything, surely. Yes. Then you deliver your presents. And of course you've got clouds and birds in the way, of course. Once you see an arrow, yep, there you go. And the clouds nicked a parcel. I can't get it. Yes, got one. I'm not going to keep my own playing that. It's frustrating as anything, but it's a good game. I'll give you due. Another Christmas one. Should we move on to the last Christmas game? Before we move on to our main feature. The auto focus is okay, isn't it? Yeah, that's good. Plays me up a lot. Let's move on to a Spectrum Next game. So we've had a quick change of computer and a quick change of monitor, so we're using a Spectrum Next clone and Go, which I've had to get because I want to get the feel of real Spectrum Next hardware, sort of, even if it's a clone, ready for when I get my Spectrum Next, hopefully next year, which unfortunately I was one who missed out on the first Kickstarter at. First time round, I was busy in a relationship, unfortunately. They can take a lot of your time up, and yeah, well now I'm a free man, I'm free! So, we're going to have a look at the game. We're going to pick today on the Spectrum Next, of course, Santa's Presents. This has a great sound, 5-channel sound, isn't it? 6-channel sound. So, we'll pause this sound and bring this one on. Good thing about this volume control. And another good thing about this game, there's only one key. And it's space. Effectively, you just got to drop those presents on the chimney stacks and drop them down before you run into them. It's another take on a bomber clone, isn't it, really? But with a festive feel about it. Look at that, full house. So you get, well, you effectively in the demo you get 5 levels, so oh, missed one. Nearly there. It gets faster and faster and faster. Oh, I missed 2. Oh, I've got to get that big stack, else I'm in trouble. I think we're safe for another level anyways. Definitely. Is that picture bright enough? Oh, it is night. Oh, I've missed all of them there. I can do it every time, it's really easy, but you might not be able to. That's due something for all the Spectrum Next people to have a play on once they get their next through. Hopefully next year we've all going well. Hopefully we won't have a 3-year wait. First one was a trial run, this is the real run, so great stuff. Shall we move on to today's feature? Spectrum versus Commodore, coming up now at a Christmas Retro Robbins special. So the game I've selected today is Pajama Rama. Well, this is the Spectrum version. We're going to go for the Spectrum version first, and then we're going to move on to the Commodore. Don't forget, Commodore are 3-2 ahead after last week, and hopefully Spectrum is going to pull out the ace in the boat to turn things around. But as always, don't forget, the Retro Robbins show is run on real hardware, no emulation inside here. Without no further ado, you've all seen this game, and the good thing is we can define the keys, which is I love games where you can really find the keys. Simple keys as well, 3 keys in total. And the first thing you notice is that it's very vibrant in its colours. Even though it's legendary with a colour clash, it runs smoothly. I don't remember playing this for hours when I was young, and it amazed me when it first came out, because even though you knew the limitations of the Spectrum with the way of the colour palette, only having paper and ink to play with, not being able to have background, colour clash was a big thing. This game sort of thought, well, yep, that's part of the Spectrum, we're going to run with it and we're going to enjoy it anyways. And there was actually more games in one, because you could also play a Space Invader game if you nick the joystick here. There was also a hidden game as well, wasn't there? Go into the games room, and as long as you cleared every one of those various levels, you could get yourself an extra life, but you'd probably lose more lives trying to get that extra life than you would actually get it. It didn't have any sound behind it, but what it did have was an actually brilliant playability. So, let's compare that to the Commodore version. So the Commodore straight away has got a unique SID sound, and this didn't have a loading screen unlike the Spectrum. But with the absence of actually not having any colour clash, it sort of still walks over, but you must have an invisible man there, because you can still see the objects behind him. Like for instance, as he walks through the leg of that there, you can see the leg as he walks through. Now normally, if it was a solid object, you wouldn't be able to see that leg, so in a way there is colour clash, which there shouldn't be. See, you can see the bin, and you can see the ship behind him, but really you should be able to only see him. But what it does have in its advantage is it's got a constant tune playing in the background, which can be a bit tedious because it keeps repeating itself, but the Spectrum didn't have that. It just had the bare basic sounds. So it's going to be a tough call. Do we go for the Commodore with its enhanced sound, graphics that were under neutralised in this occasion, or do we go for the Spectrum version with its enhanced playability and its more vibrant colour, including colour clash? Here comes my verdict. Yeah, it's got to be Spectrum on this one. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be able to see through a bloke. Yes, you've got enhanced sound, but the Spectrum ran just a little bit smoother, and those brighter colours really did make the game. In fact, on this occasion, Spectrum enhancing the fact it had colour clash and not hiding away from the fact of it, sort of made my memories of the game better. Also the fact that the Commodore version didn't have a loading screen. Yeah, Spectrum, you brought it back, it's free of price, and I picked these games by random, so it could go either way. One could run away with it, or one could not, but yeah. So that's the Retro Robin show for today. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you do, please comment and give me some feedback. I'm always appreciative of that. Thank you once again, Matthew. Thank you for everybody else helping me to put the show together as always. And of course, I'll be seeing you again soon. If I don't make a show before Christmas, I'm hoping to, but you never know. Time against me, you know, Christmas shopping and all that. Everybody have a great Christmas. Happy holidays to everyone. Take care. God bless you all. And as always, for Retro Robbins, please remember to like, subscribe and share even. I need some more false teeth. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now. Take care. Happy Christmas all.